This new program that we have is called IEP Plus, and as you can see, this is how you get around different parts. This is the home. This is help what you can't use, and support won't do you any good either. These two are for administrations. You can click on it, but it's not going to do you any good. But then this is how you log out, and they really want you to log out the program, because if you don't log out the program, you will stop another teacher from being able to use the program. So let's click here to begin working. First thing you need to do is change this to training right now, because with training, we're not using real people's names. Log in as yourself with your Norvell account. And when you're using this, I wouldn't tell the account to save your name or your password, because you never know who's going to have this computer, and it'll be saved underneath your name. And this system tracks what you do. So I'm going to come into this page right here. Now you won't have all these different utilities, because I have them, because I have so much I have to take care of. Now what you will be doing right now is using manage an existing training student. You are not using creating a new student. You're just going to manage one that you use in class. So you just click on here and it will open up. When you click on it, you can put Smith or whoever else you want to on here, and they will find your student. Fortunately, my student's right here, test 10, 10 test. Now what you will find, if you needed another student, you just click right here and you can go right back out. Here's your home button I talked about. Here's the help button that you don't need, and support button you don't need. Now home will take you back out like you logged in, okay? And exit log out will log you out the program. When you click home, you won't be completely logged out of the program. You'll just log back to your basic front screen. So I'm going to go back in and log in again. And here's my student again. But if you hit log out, you will be logged completely out of the program, and they thank you. And once you see this information, this frame will still be in front of you. So once you have logged out and see they thank you for logging out, then you click up here and you can completely be out the program. Okay, or either you can go to your address bar and change it to something else. Okay, so I'm going to go back home, and then I'm going to log back in using my Norvell, and here's my password, and then I log in. Okay, see, I'm in training. This says training. I'm going to choose my student. You can choose yours by using the last name, or you could use by first name, or you can use your ID. Or if you know the child's birthday, you can choose that too. But I know mine's right here, so I'm going to click right on it. Now, the summary, you see this right here? The summary will take you, if you hit this, will take you back to this page anytime. Here's your invitation letter, here's your ETR, and here's your IEP. We'll be talking about each one of those as we go through. As we start working, this is your menu bar. Your menu bar over here reflects some of the stuff over here. Like as for example, we're going to find the word meeting. There's meeting and there's meeting. These two things have the same thing. Uh, Primary service right here reflects primary service right here. Related service right here. Okay? So all this will be filled out as you go through and make your IEPs. Now, this man, Turner, Vincent Turner, this person has a mailing address. If your student doesn't have a mailing address, then you're going to have problems printing and everything. So make sure that all your students have mailing address. If you don't have a mailing address, talk to your or email the help desk, and they will get you a mailing address. Okay. Now, when you get right here, don't touch a thing. Just go back to summary, and that will take you back to that page. Okay, and click summary, and back to this page. Okay. Now, the first thing you have to do when you're working on this program, you need to start off with your invitation letter. Now, let's just talk about your invitation letter for a minute. This child already has an invitation letter, but if it didn't, this would be blank. Like most of yours are going to be blank. So you would go up here and hit new and start a new invitation letter for this child for 1 year. Once you have an invitation letter, you use that invitation letter. I'm going to open it up. You use this invitation letter over and over and over, and what you do, you update the invitation letter. But as we go through it, we're going to talk more and more about the invitation letter. Now, once you have your invitation letter, and it should be locked, this one's not locked because I changed because there was a problem with with the date or the time, so I had to send another letter to the parent. But we're not going to spend time. But this is what it looks like. Here's the date you sent. This is my third notice to the parent. This is the school. This is the reason I'm having it, just like you used before. The date and the what kind of meeting are you having, the face to face. Here's the date of the meeting. Here's the location, and here's the school. Here's the time. Look. Now, when you write the time, you have to write it a.m. or p.m. But you cannot put periods in the between those. Okay. Now let me show you what happens if I put periods. That looks like a comma. Now, if I try to save it, which you save, you always save, it's going to come and give me an error, but it comes back up. See right here, it says the meeting time is not a valid time. So the only thing you have to do is go take these little dots out and save again. Wait for these real fast computers, and it will take it away from you. Okay, now go down here. These are the people that are coming. You have to click this. I don't know why, but this is the parent, so you have to click that because she's going to be included at all times, I suppose. Here is your district rep. Here's different people that's coming to the meeting. Now, this program demands that you put something in this because if sometimes we just say position. So what we did, we put if you type DPS there and wait for a second, this bar will open up and you can use this person for your name. Okay. Now the position would be I want you to just put an I there and intervention specialist shows up. I don't need any more of this. I don't know if the person is coming, so I'll take that out and then I'll just go to where it says okay. Okay, and that's done. Okay. Now that's just showing you a little bit about that. We're going to talk a lot more about that, but just going through. Okay. Now, once I have finished my IEP, my invitation, I have to finalize it and lock it. And once I finalize it and lock it, then I'm ready to write my. So I'm going to finalize this. And you see, this is every time you finalize it, it makes an archive. I'm waiting. Now, I did not save it, so it's saying, do you want to save it? And I say yes. Okay. And let's say the invitation letter is complete. Now, once the invitation letter is complete, I need to go to the word return. When I click on return, it will take me back to where I have different things I can choose from. And since I finished my invitation letter, then I would go to my IEP. And I click there. Now, this IEP is started, but it's not finalized. This is, I'm just navigating through it, okay? Now, here is my IEP. I don't have my meeting date. That's the first thing you would do. Go in here and pick your meeting date. The meeting date comes from your parent letter, parent invitation. And that's the parent invitation. That's the letter I'm going to use. So there it is. Now, if I need other stuff, it will go right there, okay? And there's the parent, and there's the address. So that's the information. Okay, now these boxes you check as you go. If you don't check them, when you go in and try to finalize this, you're going to have a big surprise. So it's going to say you did not finalize. And this is the words you're going to be looking for. IEP form status. If you check when it says you did not check IEP form status, this is what it's talking about. Now, as you go through, as I did, you go through and you forget to go down to the bottom of the page and check when complete, you will find that that's not there. And when you get your errors, when you check it, you will find that you don't have the information you need because you didn't check at the bottom of the page. Go down to the bottom of the page on these pages. This one doesn't have it. And it will show you where you need to go back and just click it and then refinalize. It's a lot to this. Future planning is very, very easy. I'm not going to go through each page, but you just put what you're supposed to put in there. I don't know what it is, but see this check right here? That's the check saying it's been complete, and it goes back to the cover page. You see? It's done. Future planning. Did I hit check when complete? I might have checked all this. This child's IEP is complete anyway. Okay. Okay, let's go. General factors. Okay, I'm going to make a video per thing because I see it's going to take too long. So I'll just do that. Okay, this I believe this IEP has been completed. If I didn't say the child had vision, didn't have a problem, the page would not open up. If I had said the child had a problem, the page would open up with different information for you to complete. Okay, I'm just going to save, always save, and return. And return. I say save and return. It takes me back to this page. I can click summary if I want to, and then I'm completely out of it. And then once I save and return, I can, like I said, hit summary. Then I can go to home if I want to, and then I can log out. Okay, now I'm logging out. And that's all I'm going to do for right now.